let me tell you what grosses me out. All right,
Yes,
it's
what?
7:10 at the MJ Morning Show, and I made a note of this some time ago. I just random thoughts or notes or things that I want to talk about on the morning show. I kind of keep a list on my phone in my note keeper, and I was just going through some of the notes that I have made myself. I never got around to this, but it fits perfectly here, and it's evergreen. You know what grosses me out? People that lick their fingers when they're eating. All right, so are you in the same boat with me?
Yes.
I don't get this. People that will eat, and you see them either on TV or you see them out and about, and let's say someone's eating fried chicken or they're eating barbecue ribs or whatever. So they're eating with their hands, and the stuff is all over their hands. And when you see people take their fingers and put them in their mouth and lick it is the grossest freaking thing in the world. And in fact, guess what? I'm going to crap all over KFC. The whole finger-licking good thing. I always found that grotesque. This goes back to when I was a kid, when KFC was really doing the finger-licking good. So we're driving to the Manila airport. So I can't remember whether we were going to leave the Philippines or whether it was to go to the airport after we arrived to go to another island, because I was at the airport, several times in Manila. But on approach, going to the airport, there's a huge billboard. And in the Philippines, they don't have the billboards like we have, like the elongated boards. They use these big, tall billboards. So imagine taking a normal billboard and turning it the other way. Okay. So it's more vertical than horizontal. And they had a KFC. And everything in the Philippines is in English. I mean, they speak Tagalog, right?
Tagalog.
Tagalog?
Yes.
Well, so they speak, Michelle's got, has had Filipino friends for a long time. So, everything's in English over there. All the advertising. And I see this billboard, and it's a KFC billboard in Manila, in the Philippines. And this is just, a couple of weeks back. And it's this massive billboard, and there's this attractive Filipino woman on there, and she's holding like Kentucky Fried Chicken, and her fingers are like in her mouth, and she's licking. It's a finger licking good. I've always found that just disgusting.
Mm-hmm.
That repulses me when I see somebody in a restaurant or a picnic, wherever. Food festival, and their fingers are in their mouth. And it's like, your hands are probably filthy. What have you touched? You're out in public, and you're slurping, sauce off your fingers. So, Michelle, we've never talked about this, have we? This is like...
I didn't think it was a need for discussion. I thought it was just common knowledge.
It's a whole breakdown for the finger-licking Filipino.
No. But
Is this the billboard? Hold on. I think I found images.
Yeah,
I typed in Filipino KFC billboard, and images came up on
my
Google. Let me pull them up. Oh, crap. I closed my window.
Yeah, because you're an internet idiot over here. Yeah. Is that? Yeah, I think that might be the one. Yeah, is that the one I saw?
I don't know. It's on X, and they're
Yes, that's it. That's the billboard I saw.
It's enormous.
Yeah,
That's the biggest billboard I've
listen,
ever seen.
that is the exact freaking billboard. Fester just found the billboard I saw in Manila
and it says
for KFC.
KFC Filipino finger licking good.
No, it doesn't say Filipino. It just says KFC. It's finger licking good, and the woman is holding a drumstick in her left hand, and her freaking fingers are jammed in her mouth with her right hand. All right, folks. Are you a finger? We ought to go to the finger-licking phones right now.
The woman's name is Catherine Bernardo on the billboard because it's on her Instagram.
Let's
look at my new KFC billboard.
Let's go to the finger-licking frickin' phones right now. Are you a finger frickin' licker? I mean, do you know how gross this is? Or would you like to agree with me? Do you have family members that will sit at dinner and lick their All right. I don't know if it's going to get back to him. You know who's a finger licker?
Who?
BJ.
He was the fingeriest finger licker
I'm telling you.
ever. Ever.
BJ was a total MJ and BJ morning show. BJ was a finger licker. It grossed me out.
I went to dinner with him 2 years ago, and he had really saucy chicken wings. We went to like a TGI Fridays or something on the near the airport.
Locally.
No, in Denver.
Out in Denver. Okay.
And he ate the wing, put the bone down, and started with the thumb.
Oh,
And,
yes.
And it ended with like the ring finger.
Oh, and they're slurping each freaking finger.
Yeah,
All right,
everyone.
All right, look at the phones. 800-990-1047. 800-990-1047. We got to talk about finger licking right now. Someone's going to tell BJ.
I'll tell BJ. He knows.
Someone's going to get a hold of BJ. Hey, listen to the beginning of the second hour. Listen right after 7 o'clock. Listen to the MJ Morning Show.
It's 5:15 in
Oh,
Denver.
he's probably listening.
He's probably listening
no,
right now.
He tells me he listens. He tells me he listens because he sometimes gets some good content from us. All right, BJ, if you're listening, call us 800-990-1047. 800-990-1047. BJ, if you're listening, or just text me and I'll call you. What's grossed me out? BJ's finger licking. All right, Richard in Sarasota. Look at the phones. Every phone line is ringing here. BJ couldn't get in if he tried. Richard in Sarasota, you're on the MJ Morning Show. Hi.
Hey guys, how are you this morning?
Yeah.
All right, so in China, apparently they have signs that say "Eat it until your fingers fall off."
What?
Yeah, I've seen it on social media.
Eat it until your fingers fall off.
Yeah, you can eat it until your fingers fall off.
Ugh. All right, Richard, thank you. Mary's in Lutz. Mary, you're on the MJ Morning Show. Hi.
Hello.
Hello, Mary.
Hello.
Yeah, Mary, you sound distressed. Go ahead.
I am a little distressed because why would you eat with dirty fingers? Usually you wash your hands before you eat. So if you're eating the food, your hands should be clean.
Well, that would be good, safe practices, but you know damn well that people are eating without washing their hands, and then they're licking all their fingers.
Yes, but there are countries that don't even use silverware.
Yeah, guess what? There are countries that don't use toilet paper, too.
Yeah, so I mean, touche, MJ. That's a very good point.
All right, Mary, thank you. Adam is in St. Pete. Adam, you're on the MJ Morning Show. Hi.
Hey, MJ. How you doing?
Doing well. Go ahead.
So I definitely agree with you that it is a little bit gross to be eating with your finger or just getting everything all over yourself, putting your fingers in your mouth. I mean, my dad, when he eats ribs, he uses a fork and knife because it's messy.
Listen, I eat ribs with my hands, but I make sure my hands are clean, but I never lick my fingers going 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, thumb. Oh, ring finger, middle finger, pinky, index finger. It's grotesque. All right, thank you, buddy. Appreciate it. Have a good one.
Thank you.
All right, let me grab line 5, Mike in Lakeland. Mike, MJ Morning Show. Hi.
Hey, good morning. I lick my fingers when I eat barbecue.
Yeah, see, that's what I'm talking about. It's gross, man.
No, if you don't, you'll kill too many trees making the napkins.
Okay. So you'd rather...
It's a necessity. And it's good for the environment.
So jam your fingers in your saliva slimer instead of using a napkin.
Well, you know, sometimes, but if it's good barbecue, it's good barbecue.
Well, listen, there's nothing to do. There's tons of good barbecue out there. But, I'm not licking my fingers. Thank you, buddy. Appreciate it. Lauren in Tampa. Lauren, hi. You're on the MJ Morning Show. We're just talking about the grossness of people that lick their fingers when they have food on it. Go ahead, Lauren. Oh, we lost Lauren. Lauren dropped off. Lauren, where'd you go?
Yeah, Lauren.
All right. How about Catherine? Catherine, you're on the MJ Morning Show. Hello, Catherine.
Hi, MJ. I think finger licking is repulsive and nobody should do it.
See, look, another agreement here. Repulsive. Good word. That is an excellent vocabulary word. Repulsive. All right, 2 more. Every line is lit up here. David in Clearwater. David, hi. You're on the MJ Morning Show. Welcome.
Hello. The worst place to see that is at a buffet. You're watching people licking their fingers and then walking back up, grabbing the utensils and getting more food.
Oh, it's like a slimy finger-licking thong maneuver. Or not thong, tongue. Using the tongs. Wow. All right, thank you. Appreciate it, David. All right, let me grab Jay in Palm Harbor. Jay, you're on the MJ Morning Show on Q105. Hi, Jay.
How you doing this morning, guys?
I'm doing
my
great.
wife is a finger licker.
Ugh.
I can't stand it.
Ugh.
We'll be eating dinner, and she'll be licking her fingers. I'll
Ugh.
use a whole roll of napkins if I have to.
Mhm.
Sometimes she even suggests me, if I'm like, babe, can you grab me a napkin? She'll be like, just lick your fingers. And I cannot bring myself to do it.
Yeah, see, look at that. So, thank you. So a lot of people agree with me on the finger-licking deal. Hope you liked the video. If you did, then hit the like, share, subscribe, all this crap down here.